So imagine you are the only baker on a competitive cooking show, right? And you know the absolute secret to the perfect pie crust.
Oh yeah, like you have spent years just perfecting this one specific technique.
Exactly. But then the judges just take your exact recipe and hand it out to literally every other contestant. Like, why would you even keep trying?
Welcome to today's deep dive, where we are unpacking a fascinating 2026 study about how deploying AI in the workplace does pretty much exactly this. And surprisingly, it can actually crash a company's total productivity.
Yeah, it really, it completely flips that whole narrative that AI is this ultimate efficiency engine. But, I mean, to understand why this happens, you kind of have to look at environments driven by pay-for-performance cultures.
Right, so like where employees are locked in a competition for a limited pool of bonuses, right?
Exactly. It is a zero-sum game.
So in the corporate world, our pie crust recipes are basically those highly optimized hard skills, like flawless coding architecture or knowing the exact data inputs to close a sale. Yeah, the researchers categorize those as tangible skills because they are easily quantifiable. But then you have this other bucket, the intangible skills.
Which is the soft skills, right? Like reading a client's mood over Zoom or tactfully talking down an angry customer.
Right, the nuanced stuff that AI cannot easily codify. So you end up with these two main types of employees. You have your high tangible, low intangible workers,
Yeah.
basically the technical wizards.
The ones who usually dominate the bonus pools.
Exactly. But when a company brings in a new AI system, it actively monitors those top technical workers. It tracks their keystrokes, analyzes their code commits, their communication patterns, all to map out their specific tacit knowledge.
Right, so the AI is just secretly watching them to learn their tricks?
Pretty much. And then it feeds that hard-earned technical expertise right over to the other group, the ones with low tangible skills but high intangible soft skills.
Oh, wow. So the smooth talkers suddenly get this massive technical upgrade for free. That makes them kind of unstoppable.
Yeah, the AI bridges their capability gap completely, so they just shoot right up the performance rankings.
But wait, if the technical wizards see they are losing their competitive edge, wouldn't they just, work harder? I mean, if you're a top performer, your first instinct isn't usually to just throw in the towel.
Well, you would think they'd double down. But economic theory tells a different story. This is what they call the competition effect. For those technical experts, the effort to reward ratio is basically just broken now.
Because the AI leveled the playing field.
Exactly. The extra effort required to secure that top bonus suddenly becomes astronomically high. They realize they are essentially training their replacements for free.
And they can't guarantee their spot at the top anymore.
Right, so they intentionally reduce their output. They just stop going the extra mile. And since those technical experts were driving a disproportionate amount of the company's output before,
The total firm profit just completely plummets. That is wild. But, okay, if the whole pay-for-performance bonus thing is what triggers this demotivation, couldn't a company just move to a guaranteed salary model? Like, just remove the hyper-competition entirely?
so the study actually modeled that.
Yeah.
And it turns out guaranteed salaries make the profit margins even worse.
Wait, really? How does that make it worse?
Because if you guarantee a top performer's pay, regardless of their output, that incentive to excel just completely disappears. I mean, they just coast on the bare minimum required effort.
Oh, I see. The firm loses the competitive drive altogether.
Right, and profits drop even further. So bonuses break the system, but guaranteed salaries also break the system.
So what is the fix then? There has to be a way to deploy this tech without totally cannibalizing your own workforce.
Well, the researchers found one effective solution, and it is honestly shocking. Companies actually have to deliberately deploy less effective AI.
Wait, what? Like intentionally capping the AI? Just dumbing it down?
Yes, literally dumbing it down. By artificially throttling the AI's capabilities, you give the lower skilled workers a slight efficiency boost, sure, but you hold the tech back just enough so the technical wizards keep a meaningful advantage. Ah, so you have to maintain that skill gap. Exactly. Because if the experts feel their unique skills still actually matter, they stay motivated to chase the bonus.
That is just the ultimate irony. Getting the most out of human workers means you have to deliberately cripple your own technology, just to protect their egos and the corporate incentive structure.
It really is. It is this fascinating friction point between human psychology and technological optimization.
Which really leaves you with something huge to think about. I mean, if AI inherently commoditizes these hard, tangible skills to the point where they can just be instantly distributed across an entire company, What does that mean for our education system? Like, are we approaching a future where degrees in computer science or finance become totally obsolete and they are replaced entirely by degrees in empathy, persuasion, and just reading the room? Keep that in mind the next time you let an AI draft your emails. Thanks for joining us for this deep dive.